U.S. President Donald Trump has made a dramatic U-turn on one of his most controversial education and immigration policies. Just months after his administration vowed to crack down on Chinese students, Trump now says he wants to welcome at least 600,000 of them to study in America. In this video, we explain what led to this sudden shift, how it ties into the larger U.S.-China dynamic, and why it's stirring anger among his own supporters. Speaking to Fox News host Laura Ingraham, Trump defended the influx of foreign students, particularly the Chinese. "You don't want to cut half of the people, half of the students from all over the world that are coming into our country. Destroy our entire university and college system. I don't want to do that," he said. Trump added that foreign students, especially from countries like China, bring in massive economic value to the U.S. He said, "We take in trillions of dollars from students. They pay more than double when they come from foreign countries. I view it as a business." Trump called it good for America's education system and insisted, "I actually think it's good to have outside countries. I want to get along with the world." At a cabinet meeting on Tuesday, Trump reiterated his comments and revealed he had told Chinese President Xi Jinping that the U.S. was honored to have their students here. He stressed that America would continue to screen and monitor who is coming in, but emphasized that Chinese students are welcome. This shift marks a stark reversal from just a few months ago. In May, Secretary of State Marco Rubio had announced plans to aggressively revoke Chinese student visas, especially those with links to the Chinese Communist Party or sensitive technology fields. Attorney General Pam Bondi had said studying in the U.S. was a privilege, not a right. The administration had even proposed a compact for academic excellence, a plan that would cap international student enrollment at 15% of total undergraduates and bar any single country from exceeding 5% of that total. Several Republican lawmakers had raised alarms over alleged Chinese infiltration in U.S. academia. Congressman John Molinar and Representative Bill Huizenga had claimed Beijing was using students to access sensitive technology and AI research, describing it as part of China's larger plan to dominate critical industries. According to the Open Doors report by the Institute of International Education and the U.S. State Department, 277,000 Chinese students were enrolled in U.S. universities in 2023 to 24, about a quarter of all international students, second only to Indian students, who make up nearly 30%. Chinese students contributed over $11 billion, or roughly 9.75 Indian rupees lakh crore, to the U.S. economy during that period. Their numbers have fallen steadily since 2019, from 370,000 before the pandemic to under 280,000 today. Trump's new plan to welcome 600,000 Chinese students would mark the largest ever intake in U.S. history. So, what's behind this sudden change? Analysts say Trump's reversal may be linked to ongoing trade negotiations with China and the upcoming Supreme Court ruling on his tariffs policy. Lower courts have sided with universities that sued his administration for cutting grants and imposing restrictions, putting legal pressure on the White House. Experts like Kyle Chan of Princeton University argue the shift isn't really about national security, but about strategic optics and economic benefit. "It's part of a vague political strategy," he said, "not a concrete policy." China's foreign ministry confirmed that Trump told Xi in a phone call that the U.S. loves to have Chinese students. Beijing has urged Washington to end harassment and deportation of Chinese students, calling the new approach a positive step. But the move has infuriated Trump's own MAGA base. Right-wing activist Laura Loomer called Chinese students CCP spies. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene said, "Nobody wants 600,000 more Chinese students. This cannot happen." Trump ally Steve Bannon added that foreign students should be made to leave the U.S. immediately after graduation. Trump's reversal has triggered a political storm, highlighting his attempt to balance economic pragmatism with nationalist rhetoric. Whether this move strengthens U.S.-China relations or sparks new controversy at home remains to be seen. This was your in-depth look at why Donald Trump suddenly wants to welcome 600,000 Chinese students to America, and what's really driving the change. For more updates and explainers on global politics, subscribe to the Indian Express YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for the latest news.